Now, for our final lesson, let's learn to play the autoharp like Maybelle Carter plays in the introductory melody. I'm sure that having mastered the lessons thus far, you will find the Carter method of playing quite easy and certainly most rewarding. This way of playing is the most versatile and the popular way of playing the instrument. Let's examine this way of playing to see how it varies from the ways we've just learned. First, we hold the autoharp differently as shown in illustration 3 and as the front cover drawing of Maybelle Carter shows. You will find that this is the most relaxed and comfortable way of holding the instrument. Second, here we will be using the thumb and finger picks as described in illustration 4. Remember, you may bend the index finger pick to better fit the curve of the finger if that is more comfortable for you. Be sure you are wearing the picks correctly. The index finger pick is worn with the long portion against the ball of the finger, not worn as though it were an extension of the fingernail. The thumb pick is worn with the long portion against the ball of the thumb also. Of course, we still finger with the left hand and pick with the right. The right hand curls over the left as the left hand lies on the chord bars. Now, cut out illustration 30, parts 1 and 2. Here we are playing our familiar song, Red River Valley. Notice that there are 2 arrows for each beat of music, pointing towards each other. The heavier arrow is away from you, that is, towards the slanted side of the instrument, but points or moves towards you as you hold the autoharp. This arrow is for the index finger. The lighter arrow is for the thumb, and it points or moves away from you. These 2 motions are exactly the way they should be played. That is, the thumb and index finger move toward each other simultaneously in a pinching motion, just exactly as the pincers on a lobster claw would move. The index finger arrow is heavier because this is the arrow that carries the melody. To repeat, in playing Carter style, the thumb pick begins with the non-pointed end of the arrow and moves towards the middle of the string as the arrow shows. At the same time, the index finger pick begins exactly at the non-pointed end of the arrow and also moves to the center of the strings and towards the thumb. Now slide illustration 30, part 1, under the strings and let's begin. You will probably need a little tape to hold it in place. First, we depress the F chord and begin the song at the word please and go to the word sit by the pinching method we have just described. If you will compare what we have just done with the first method of playing melody in illustration 29, you can see that what we are doing here is beginning with the melody note with the index finger instead of ending up with the melody note as in the first method. Now, beginning again from the beginning and going through the word side, we have this. From side, we continue on using the pinching motion through the word darling. Now let's put all of this together from the beginning. The rest of this chart sounds like this. Now let's put the entire chart together from the beginning. You can begin to see how really simple and yet how beautiful this method of playing is. Now, slide illustration 30, part 2 under the strings, and let's continue with Red River Valley. I'll play through the words valley. And now the remainder of it sounds like this. Now let's play the entire song through from the beginning. Just as we added fill-ins with our other method of melody playing, we can do the same here to give our playing more sparkle and color. Listen to how Mother Maybelle fills in at the pauses when she plays the opening melody. Review illustration 28 for rhythm variations. Of course, in Carter style, we fill in by using both the thumb and the index finger. Sometimes we strum back and forth with the thumb, making both strokes, or even the index finger, making both. Most often, however, we make a quick motion first with the thumb, followed by the index finger, like this. There are many rhythm patterns to be used, and you should work out those patterns most comfortable for you. In the closing melody, I'll demonstrate one way of keeping the rhythm moving. Practice all you've learned in this course with the songs given in illustration 31. Soon you'll be playing easily and well, and I'm sure your Autoharp will give you many, many happy hours.